Welcome Star Wars fans to another Order 66 video, and today we are going to discuss Elites versus the Black Series. So as you all know, the Disney Elite toy line is a 6-inch scale toy line completely made out of die-cast, and it is a Disney exclusive. Whereas the Black Series is just made by Hasbro.
Also 6-inch, obviously.
Also 6-inch and a wide release across retail internationally, not nationwide. So we've got quite a bit to cover today. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to do kind of like a tally point system. We're going to go figure by figure based off of examples of two different kinds of figures we have today.
Bobby's going to vote, I'm going to vote, and we have a special guest again today.
Oh, look at that.
Josh. Yeah.
The other
Double Josh.
Double Josh. Two Joshes today. Can't handle all this Josh. Anyway, so here we go. I think let's get right down to it. Some of us
let's
are...
explain exactly what we're going to do,
so,
what the criteria is going to be, stuff like that. Gives these people a couple more minutes.
So just an
What's
example,
up, Steve?
we're going to cover the Black Series packaging and figure, the Elite Series packaging and figure, details between the two.
There's going to be a 3-vote.
And then we're also going to compare it to a loose figure.
The
Now,
ones that we have loose, we put out just to kind of get closer looks if we need.
now I don't have loose on all of these, but I do on quite a bit. Like for example, this is a loose Elite, and this is a loose Black Series figure. So there's differences in quality between these, and we'll definitely get into that here pretty soon.
But we definitely want you guys to vote along with us. So we're going to go one by one, character by character. It's going to take a little bit, but we're going to do it.
It's going to be fun.
Mr. Tim is keeping our votes,
Yup.
and then
Using
we
the wrong
can.
notepad. Using the wrong notepad, Bobby. I'm not going to forget this betrayal, Timothy. Very unhappy about it.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
So
Let's do it.
who are we starting with?
We're going to start right over here. We're going to go end to end. So we're going to start with the, gosh, what is
Well,
it?
show me the Black.
The
start
first.
with Black Series.
This
and
is
we'll-
the First Order Stormtrooper officer. So there's the Black Series one. The Black Series one is available in this 4-pack here. It's a Trooper Evolutions pack. It also comes with a Battle Damaged Stormtrooper, Phase 2 Clone, and a Phase 1 Commander. Very cool 4-pack, available here at Order 66 Toys, and we also have some of these loose. So there's the packaging. This is really cool. This isn't really, though...
So that was Entertainment Earth.
Yes. This isn't really, though, what we're going to mark against the packaging here, though, because it's a 4-pack and it's a little bit different.
Yeah, a couple of these are multi-packs.
But here is how it looks in the Disney Elite packaging. And I do like the box. It's a little bit big for my taste, especially if I was an inbox collector. I wouldn't want a box this size.
I'm an inbox collector. So.
You're an
Inbox
inbox collector. For you, how does the packaging for the Elites rate against the packaging for the Black Series?
Honestly, in my case, because the certain shelves that I have, the Black Series just fit in perfectly, pretty much, because I'll line them up and have the numbers facing out or the name of it facing
So you do it.
out.
You display them on the spine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just shows better than it would with the Elites.
Whereas if you look at the sides on these, I mean, you really have no idea what you're even looking at. So they have to be face front.
And then
I don't like.
And even face front, the box is still bigger than the Black Series box. I mean, look
Definitely.
It's both
the Black
wider.
Series box is taller, but it's just so much wider. You have all this extra space you don't
Well,
really
it's
need.
wider. It's thicker and it's wider.
So
All right. Well,
here we have the loose Black Series figure. Like I said, I have some of these loose in stock, and it just feels nice in your hands. The joints all move nice. I have different. It's more articulated than a typical Elite figure would be, and this one is just, even in the box, it's heavy.
Heavy, yeah.
they are all heavy, man. They're metal.
They've got some weight to them. I would say it's hard to vote though between the two, because
for me.
for the Elites,
I do like the stand on
the
it. That
Troopers
comes
are
with
nice.
it, though.
The stand is cool,
Because that does help.
That is a major.
Displaying it outside.
but I mean the Troopers are really the only thing in my opinion with the Elites that actually look good. I don't really like the face sculpts on a lot of the regular characters so far. But I think for this one, I'm gonna have to give it to
Me too, Steve.
the Black Series. I really like the Black Series on this one.
I'm going Black Series for sure, but I have a very specific reason.
Well, for me, if it's because I'm an outbox collector, and I can just go to my local Order 66 Toys now and get this guy loose, or buy the
if you
cool
want all
4-pack.
4 of them, yeah.
Exactly.
Here's my number one complaint with Troopers in general in the Elite Series. Troopers should not be that shiny.
No, they're too shiny.
They're definitely too shiny.
Not only that, but articulation as far as posing.
There's
and
not a lot
stuff.
of it.
Yeah.
And then they're
At
so
least
heavy.
there's not
Even
a
if
lot.
you can get them in a good pose, maybe they won't stand in it.
Steve Brent says joints on the Elite Series get loose really quick and won't stand on their own.
Yeah.
We'll get to it in a minute, but when the Elite Series very first came out and the Finn figure came out, somebody opened one. They bought it and they were super excited. They opened it the day we got it in the store, the old store, and as soon as they took it out of the box, the thing broke. The first time they tried to articulate it,
That's rough,
pose
buddy.
it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going Black Series on the First Order officer. How about you?
Black Series.
Okay, so that's universal. First Order officer, Black Series, hands down.
All right, so next up we've got the First Order pilot. So here's the TIE Fighter pilot. This is just a regular TIE Fighter pilot. Nothing special about him. He just flies his regular TIE Fighter. Next we have the Elite one. And this one looks pretty good. It's definitely a little bit... Actually, it's a little bit bigger. He's a bit bulkier than the Black Series one. He looks cool. Still kind of shiny for my taste, but none so much more shiny than the Black Series one, I feel. He looks really good. This one's going to be kind of tough to call for me.
I don't know why, man, but the shiny black, I'm into that.
I do like it. I think this one looks pretty good.
I'm going with Elite Series on the FO.
I think looks-wise, yeah, the Elite.
He just
a lot
looks
better.
so much more solid. Now, if this was one you're going to get because you need a pilot in your TIE Fighter,
Then you're
That's
gonna
not what
yeah,
you
you're,
want.
you're definitely not going to be able to do that. But yeah, I might give this one to the Elite also.
How about you, man?
I'm gonna have to say Elite as far as looks. And
And here we
goes.
have a loose Black
That's
Series
3 for
First Order
Elite.
Man, tied 1-1.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha.
That's the Black Series.
Okay, so next we have the Stormtrooper. Based off of our argument with the first one, comparatively, especially with the box size for those in-box collectors, I'm gonna have to give it to the Stormtrooper on this one.
They're both Stormtroopers, Bobby.
I mean the Black Series Stormtrooper on this one. Sorry.
I will say though, I have noticed some of the First Order Stormtroopers for the Black Series, the paint is a little off on a few of them as far as the visor goes and everything. And so, like, if you look at the Elite, like, it just looks more intact and, you know, screen accurate. But like you said about the shininess, that's
See,
kind of too much.
I'm not into the. Oh, I see what you're talking about with the paint on the bridge of the nose.
Yep.
I'm not into the shininess, but the difference in size, the bulkiness, this one for me just kind of feels a little bit more intimidating. And I don't know. I would go Elite on that one. I don't like the shininess. I don't like the box. But if I was army building, I'd rather go with that. Or have a mixture between the two because, you know, as we know, First Order,
Stormtroopers are in different shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Yep.
they're not like a universal.
It's kind of hard to get that universal look when you kidnap a bunch of children. So, all right. So next we have.
You guys got to vote.
Oh, I voted Stormtrooper. Black Series.
Black Series. What do you got?
I think overall I'm gonna have to go Black Series.
Okay. So Black Series won that one.
Next we have the Flame Trooper. Flame Trooper looks sick. Now on this one, I might give it to
It's
the
an
Elite
Apple Trooper, man.
because what?
They called him the Apple Trooper
What?
when they first.
Like iPhone Apple?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because in the very first.
Oh, that makes sense because they took him away in Episode 8. That makes sense.
No, there's Flame Troopers in Episode 8.
Where?
on Crate?
I don't remember seeing any Flame Troopers on episode 8 on Crate. I remember seeing Snow Troopers.
Why would there be Snow Troopers on Crate?
They were wearing their Snow Trooper gear on Crate, dude.
Yeah,
I think
they were.
I don't remember seeing any Flame Troopers.
Okay, maybe I'm a crazy person, but
You
I'm
are
pretty sure.
definitely a crazy person. Anyway.
Alright, I'm going Elite.
I'm going
for
to
the
lead
same
on this
reason.
one. I like the bulkiness of this one. This
Yeah.
one, I definitely, being a heavier class, I expect it to be a big dude. And I don't want him to be the same size as a regular stormtrooper, like in the
I mean, look
like
at
everything else in
dude,
Black
look
Series.
look at those compared to each other.
I want my heavy gunner, my heavy class trooper, my flamethrower
heavier.
dude. I want him to be a big dude. He's got to carry this big gas tank on his back all day. He better not be the same size as the little infantry guy. I got to give it to Elite on this one. Plus, he looks big. He looks solid. He looks really cool.
I kind of like how the joints look on the Elite series compared to this one.
Yeah, it just looks nicer on this. It just, I don't know. I like this one better. This one wins it for me.
How about you?
Because again, keep in mind, I'm an
Like you
outbox
said,
collector.
yeah, as far as
So-
size and everything goes, the Elite does make more sense because it is bigger and bulkier. And, you know, you don't want them all to be the exact same size because they're not clones, they're stormtroopers.
Right. This is exactly why we're doing this, because when we were setting this up, I think the universal feeling amongst everybody who was helping set it up was Black Series is going to blow Elite Series out of the water. Mm-hmm. I think Elite is winning so far.
I'm still
3-2.
Still going for Black Series, though.
I know you still go. Well, I think here's my prediction: when we get to the face sculpts,
Oh, yeah.
not the troopers,
Black Series, yeah.
I think Black Series. Okay, like,
And see,
like
for
I said,
me,
Just as far as
FN 2187, definitely Black Series for me.
Definitely
And
Black
there's
Series.
there's a few reasons for that. One, the face sculpts on the elites are bad. Look at that. He looks like a
Barbie.
lady.
He looks like a Barbie.
He looks like a lady.
He looks like a Barbie version of Finn.
Not only that,
And-
this was before the 3D printing of the faces.
And the face sculpt on this one looks really good. And the other thing I like about this figure over this one is he's got the bloody handprint on his helmet versus this one. This one's just clean.
Disney's not gonna put blood on their toys.
That's
All about
true.
the kids.
It's all about the kids.
But I like this better. They especially since for me, when I put him on my shelf, I put him on shelf with his helmet on, like everybody else.
Yeah.
And having that helmet on, I know that's FN 2187.
Right.
But if I had a bunch of these elites on my shelf and I put his helmet
It
on,
could easily be
How-
mistaken for any
Yeah.
first order.
exactly. Someone will go, oh wait, why do you have two on there? Well, one of those is Finn. Well, which one is it? I don't know. One of
the
them.
helmet off and find out.
I gotta
you know?
see. Well, this one doesn't come up. Okay, well that's definitely not it then. But still, this Black Series Finn wins it for me. I like this FN.
I'm going
27.
Black Series as well.
Black
This is also my
Black Series
favorite.
all the way across
This is also my favorite Finn figure ever.
ever. Yeah.
I really like that one.
And now we're back to basically a trooper.
Now Plasma.
I'm gonna go Elite Series on her.
You see,
I'm gonna go Black Series. Honestly.
I'm gonna go Black Series on this one.
See, I think if the Black Series had the cloth goods cape, it would steal it. But back to the size. Like, I don't like the paint on her. And if you remember when she was coming out, she was supposed to come out earlier. She was supposed to come out the wave before. And she got postponed because they were having problems mixing the paint. And basically the paint was flaking off in the package. So
that's rough.
like the very first issuance of her, there was problems with the paint. They just couldn't get the chrome right. But
I just don't like how dull it is on the Elite.
That
I don't like it either. But
I like the cape even less on the Elite than I like the Black Series.
okay, I like the gun better on the Elite. I mean, it just seems to me that she should have a larger gun.
I do see what you're saying size-wise because she basically towered over most people. In the movies.
Right, she's definitely. I mean, even
She's huge.
between these two, she's supposed to be much bigger than Fenn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
kinda
give
see
the
that.
paint on the Black Series the point, and I would give the package the point. But overall, I would rather have that one in my collection if we're talking about loose.
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's a good point. Look at the hands on the Elite Phasma compared to the other ones.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Okay.
So yeah, I'm definitely going Elite on Phasma.
Man, I gotta stick with Black Series on this one.
Being in
Sorry.
box, I'm gonna have to go with Black Series.
Black Series.
Gotta stay with
Black Series
on
wins
this
that one.
I think Black Series is gonna win the next 2 or 3 probably too.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo definitely looks better in Black Series than he does in Elite, and the face sculpt again. Look at that. Look,
I think the hair kind of is the defining.
The hair looks good, and he's got his hood is cloth.
That,
All of that is cloth.
Yeah.
The hair, the cloth. I know you're a sucker for cloth bits, but look, I know it's silly for a grown man to be doing this, but look at the hair.
The hair looks good.
Black Series compared to the hair. I mean, that just looks like garbage.
Not only that, but you get both the lit up lightsaber and then just the hilt on this one.
Oh,
You
yeah,
only
that's a
get
good
that.
point.
Plus, it's just a solid dark red, whereas this one has the the little flame effects on it,
Right.
like his lightsaber should have.
So we're all going Black Series.
This one's definitely Black Series. And then on the next one, I also really like this one because, again, it's got that cloth goods and the lightsaber looks better. It's got even more flame effects on there than the other one did previously. The helmet looks nice.
I like how right here it like crosses and connects.
It does, and that's so cool.
Compared to this one.
And the blade is actually removable on this one too. Which is why you don't come with a second hilt for this Kylo Ren. Is because the blade is removable.
And then this one, they're just
It's again, this lightsaber is the same, and the biggest problem I have with these two Kylo figures in the Elites is there's not a lot of posability options because of the skirt on these figures. And that's why I'm not really so big on them. So Black Series on this one definitely wins
Black
it again
Series
for
for me too.
So we got 3 for Black Series. Did you do that twice for both Kylos? Cool.
So Black Series is running away with it now.
So now we have Baze.
I don't know why we're even going to discuss this,
that's
but
Black Series. I don't even own it, and
right,
yeah.
the actual figure, the face sculpt, everything in general for me is much better. But just playing devil's advocate, what's the first thing you think about besides Sharut when you think of Baze? His weapon.
The weapon looks a lot better.
The weapon is so much better on the Elite Series.
The armor on the Elite Series too, because it has a.
Oh yeah, the armor has some wear.
Yeah, like
Can we just flop the head?
Yeah.
The big
And
thing
actually,
is
the hair,
size.
the hair on this one is better.
Yeah.
But the face is so bad.
Yeah, the blush is.
It looks like it looks like he's like
all the blush.
got a lot of makeup on.
It's like the Black Series lighting.
Going back to like you were saying about Phasma and stuff, because if you look in the movie, like Baze is a bigger kind of guy. So the size.
See, this one's not as blushed out.
Still pretty noticeable.
Yeah.
I'm going Black Series on this one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay with Black Series. And also the hand, it doesn't really look like much of a trigger hand. At least as far as looking at it when you put it in.
All right, I guess we're going Black Series.
Excited to see what you do with the next one.
Moving along nicely.
All right, next is Poe Dameron.
I think I'm
as
gonna
far
go
as
against the
face,
grain on this
This
one.
one's kind of
Not
tough
bad.
because
I can't
gosh,
live
those
with that
eyes.
face, man.
Those
I'm
eyes
going.
are so
I'm
bad.
going Elite Series.
Yeah.
The
Well-
helmet is better. Look at compare just the helmets.
Let's just
The
make it
helmet
quick
on the Black
observation.
Series is actually better in my opinion.
Oh no way!
Plus,
dude.
look, the helmet doesn't even fit all the way on the figure on the Elite.
Okay, but you're talking about loose, and I am not. I'm talking about displayed exactly how it is on the shelf. I cannot get past the derpy eyes.
You can cover that with the helmet at least.
but you shouldn't have to.
That's true. He also comes with extra hands.
So?
I don't know why he comes with extra hands because that's not really a thing with Black
Because he
Series that
looks
much.
like a cheap ass figure,
But
and they're like, oh well, he needs another. Like he's got a tiny ass gun, and in my opinion, his helmet's not as good.
now, granted, I wouldn't even collect either of these anyway. But
But if you were going to,
Sadly, I do.
I gotta go
I
with-
have a Black Series.
I gotta go with the Black Series one, man, on this one.
you're going Black Series as well.
Especially the
I
helmet.
mean,
The helmet's what kills it for me.
Overall, I'd go Black
The-
Series, but as far as the face and everything,
I would say
goes,
the
I'd
face
go
is better
Elite.
on the Elite.
Yeah.
Yep. But
which is a lot to say
I'm
because
going
the
Elite.
faces on Elite aren't good.
so we got one elite. Are you
Two
elite or
Black
Black
Series.
Series? 2 Black Series, 1 elite. Next
Alright.
is C-3PO.
C-3PO does not look
I'm
that
gonna-
good in any of the new trilogy.
It's really tough to go with though on the droids. The droids look pretty good in both.
He's gotta have the middle
I'm curious to know why his eyes look like
like the
that.
K2.
But I like the metallic feel of the figures of the droids and the elites. So for this one, I'm
gonna
going
have
elite.
to go Elite, especially with the shininess and everything.
Yeah, this one looks more like metal, and
Plus,
that one looks.
his red arm on here is a lot shinier on this figure than it is on this one, and I like how dull it is on this figure.
Which is
Worn
a good thing,
out,
'cause
yeah.
It's supposed to be like a different part.
Yeah,
that
it's
they
supposed to
added
be
onto it.
just like Frankenstein on there from another droid. I do like this figure. I do like the Black Series one. I would probably end up buying this one over the Elite, but the Elite one
I
is
think,
definitely
yeah,
better.
As far as droids, you want to have them kind of more shiny.
And you also having
here's the thing,
having
though.
a robot
yeah.
metallic
Exactly.
is a cool
Why would you
quality
not
to have.
want an actual die-cast metal?
Yeah,
droid.
I'm happy
Exactly.
That was
And
Elite.
we'll get to that in a second with K2.
Oh,
but
I already know that winner.
Yeah,
That's pretty
I think
easy.
everybody
Yeah.
knows that winner.
K2 is definitely the Elite. Yeah.
All right, let's get Finn out of the way.
Um.
I'm going Black Series all day on Finn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Black Series with Finn also.
The only issue I really found with Black Series was the gun and how.
The tip kind of bent a lot.
Yeah.
I like them both though.
more rubbery
In
plastic.
comparison, I kind of like the more darker colors on Finn's jacket for the Elite over the one on the Black Series figure. But the face sculpt again kills it for me. He looks like a lady. Plus, there's not a lot of posability there being an Elite figure. So
You know who we need to open?
I'm going with I'm
How
going
many-
with Finn.
Oh, I guess we can't. We don't have any extras.
What are you talking about?
I was gonna say we need to open a K2, but
Oh yeah, I think
We
that's like
already-
the only one I have.
yeah.
I think we have at least one.
Yeah, did you already sell
We
one?
do have a loose one.
Is this not it?
No, this is the Black Series
Can
one.
we go grab it?
Why not?
We'll come. Well, yeah, you can grab it, but we'll come back to it.
So 3 on Black Series for Finn. Next is K2SO.
Tuso.
Now I do like the Black Series figure. I own the Black Series figure, and here
It's a good figure.
Here's one loose, and this is actually the variant right here in the box with the red eyes.
Yeah, that's a reason.
And this is the plain white-eyed one. I definitely like this figure, and I think they're both very good figures. And I love how articulated this one is. This one's crazy, stupid articulated.
Yeah.
I do
At
like the
every
thing, kind of the wear
single
on it.
joint.
Oh, we sold it. Yeah. We sold the loose.
Oh, we did. Oh, okay. But I like the Elite one. I like it how
you
solid
really
it
have
is.
to hold it in your hand.
Yeah.
It's definitely
to-
heavy,
to
but it's a
understand
droid.
it, yeah.
It's made out of metal. It's supposed to be heavy. It's supposed to be.
I mean,
Not only that, it's an Imperial.
but
droid,
even
so
even look right here
those too.
on the chest crest. It's I like I like it better on this one. Like that just looks kind of generic molded.
oh hey,
It says
Bruce Telkamp is watching.
The ankles on the Elite can support his weight. Well, there you go.
But can they support him on the basketball court? We'll have to see. Oh,
Why don't you stop knocking stuff down?
someone fell over. Next
Elite
is
all
the
day.
Elite
Imperial
Oh, he's
Stormtrooper.
saying the ankles on the Elite can't support his weight. I haven't had any problem with mine.
Yeah, we've had one on display before, and it stood up pretty well. It's just one of those. Again, with the Elites, that's one of the downfalls to them is you can't play with them much because
They're
if you,
display pieces.
if you do, the joints wear out really quickly,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's got them weak ankles, and he can't hoop to save his life. So
It's still a 100% better figure if you ask me.
I do like the Elite one better, and I'm still gonna give it to it. Next is the Imperial Stormtrooper.
The Elite Series one's displayed really cool.
I like them both, but
Does he have one gun or two?
he's got one gun.
Compared to
Imperial
two.
has two.
And that's the Rogue One version, correct?
Yeah, but it's the same as the other box version. I gotta give it to Black Series on this
Me
one.
too, man. There's something about
Yeah.
the streamlined kind of slimness of them.
And I had the Elite Series
I like it.
Stormtrooper. That was the only one I owned of the Elite Series.
And here
that
we
I opened
have
up and everything.
a
and
loose one
I didn't
right
like
here.
it.
You
Like,
didn't
it
like the
didn't
Elite?
stand up good. You couldn't really pose it
I
at
just
all.
like this so much better. Gosh, this one's hard, but I'm going with Black Series on this one.
I have to say Black Series.
Plus, he comes with extra weapons.
So regular Stormtrooper. And all three is Black Series.
And it's a repack, so
Yep.
you actually got a chance to finally get more of them if you need it.
They've repacked the Stormtrooper twice.
I don't know, man.
Because we got him in orange, then we got him in 40th, and then we got him in red.
Yeah.
So he's been repacked twice, and you still have a hard time getting a hold of him. Okay, next.
All right, this is going to get complicated, so we're going to do figure to figure.
These are these were done in a 3-pack, but in at least each of these figures were done individually.
I mean, only one of them is really good.
Yeah, but that's why you would buy that 3-pack. This was what, Target exclusive, right?
It was a Target exclusive. So far, it's the only 3-pack in Black Series.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
How much would you like to bet me?
Can you name
the droid
another
3-pack?
3-pack?
The droid 3-pack.
That doesn't count. Those are droids.
Is it or is it not
That
Black
does
Series?
not count. Those are droids.
All right, we have to get a ruling from our audience.
It's a 3-pack.
Is it?
Okay,
Is
well
Bobby
then,
right or
then
is
by
Bobby
that
wrong?
that logic, then there are 3 3-packs. If you count the droids, I guess there are 3 3-packs. But when I count 3-packs, I mean legitimate characters, not plain Jane droids.
Ooh, Bobby got.
There's
oh,
the-
what does
that's-
this say right here? What the?
That is the Black Series.
Wait. 1,
2, and 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're not real figures. They're not real characters. They don't have names or anything.
You're
They do
discriminating.
have
You're
names.
discriminating against
What's that
just
say?
droids.
What's that say on the
We
back?
don't serve their kind here.
They do have names and stories.
They do have names and
Oh, so
stories
they
because
are
they're part of
characters.
Red
Includes 3
Squadron.
figures.
I don't really think they're characters.
And there's about to be another 3-pack of droids.
See,
There is about to be that one.
this is what L3 fought against, people like you.
And where is L3? Oh yeah, that's right. She died.
No, she's part of the Falcon now.
She still died,
Droids have feelings too.
which is why we have to wipe their memories.
He could've
Okay,
wiped
so-
his memory, but he didn't.
You got Jeff Telkamp says that counts. Heather says that's a 3-pack. Brandon Grumble says that counts. Heather said Bobby has received 1 demerit.
Demerit.
Brandon said droids have feelings too. Rico says fight.
All right, I've
Victor
been outvoted
says
here.
those aren't the droids we're looking for.
They're definitely not the droids I'm looking for, but I've been outvoted here. I guess it counts. All right.
Oh no, we already know that it counts. We just want to know.
No, you know that it counts.
We just want you to know how
I
wrong
learned that it counts. Okay, this is the only character 3-pack,
you are. No.
not droid 3-pack.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
So
on.
here we go. We have the Imperial Death Trooper with the extra gear and the pauldron. We have Cassian in this outfit, and that face sculpt looks bad. That looks nothing like him. And we have Jen Erso in this outfit. However, I want to say it's the same Jen as the individual box one, just with an extra scarf piece.
That's an exclusive one.
Oh, that's
And that's the individual one.
There's the exclusive gen boxed up also.
Yeah, but I think it's the same one as this. I don't think it has the scarf or
The
anything.
one with like the...
The green box.
What planet is that? No. It's the one with
Jeddah.
like the
Oh.
Jeddah. The Jeddah generation.
No, you mean the Edu one. Edu. The one over there. Yeah, there's also that one, but that's a different outfit.
yeah, it's the military strike.
I was like, what are you talking about? They didn't do a Jeddah one. Well, I mean, this one, which is the same one. Anyway,
All right,
so
let's start with
these are all exclusive to this pack. I mean, this one is and isn't because it is because
It's
of the
just a
scarf.
little add-on.
Other than that, it's the same figure. But then we have the same 3 figures
Oh, yeah,
individually.
look.
Oh, she does have the scarf. Oh, okay, cool.
Damn, Bobby, you're just striking out, homie.
Well, then someone sold us this without the scarf, and I didn't realize that. Sorry, I didn't have the 3 cents to spend on her.
Gemma says hi.
Oh, hi, Gemma.
Brandon says that's strike 2.
Damn.
L3 is part of the Falcon.
L3's brain module is part of the Falcon. L3 is not part of the Falcon.
Can y'all learn him something?
It does not
This is
count.
about Elites and Black Series. What's going on?
Yeah,
here?
right?
Okay.
What happened to all this, like, let's get Bobby today? Dang.
Get him! Get Bobby!
All right, so that is what he was thinking about. This was his plan all along.
it's just a setup to get
It's just a
Bobby,
setup.
And then that's what happened. So.
This is what happened. I feel so attacked
You
right
walked
now.
right into it. Alright, I'm voting Black Series on the Or I'm voting Elite Series.
I'm voting Black Series on the Death
I'm gonna have
Trooper.
to go Black Series.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the same thing we were talking about over there.
I-
That's a heavy gunner.
He's not a
okay?
heavy gunner.
He's supposed to be the elite of the
He's-
elite.
he is-
needs to be bigger than any of the other guys.
There is nothing about being a Black Ops special unit military
literally
person
called
that
the
says
Death
you have to
Trooper.
be a big dude.
They
He's-
towered over
Yeah.
everybody else.
It's a
were
death trooper.
taller.
It's called a death trooper.
But I,
Sir, they bring
It's the
death.
seal.
Bro,
I like the Black Series one better. That is just. my
I will say
opinion
the
on matter.
details on the Black Series 1 are
It's
better.
definitely better.
But if I'm army building, I'm going with the elite.
I will grant.
And I couldn't give a shit less about
I do.
the other two.
I do grant that that the size is nicer on the
Yeah.
elite,
the
but
size, the bulk, everything.
the details of the Black Series one are what sell it for me,
I'm gonna have to go Black Series.
and I got the Black Series on it.
Okay, great.
But with the next two, the only thing that's good about the Black, I mean, you know, they're all not good, but the thing that wins the Black Series over the Elite for me and the Cassian is the buildable rifle.
See, I like that too.
Oh, yeah.
That he had when he was on Edu. I do like that. I like the face sculpt better on the Elite, which is weird because usually the face sculpts are turd.
Death
but
troopers are 7 feet tall.
the face sculpts on
Oh, I'm
both-
sorry, what was that?
Death troopers are 7 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
Cool. The face sculpts on
Uh-huh.
both are bad. So
And you
it's,
can't teach that.
it's just which one's better than the other.
You got it.
If you're already collecting 6-inch, I would just say go ahead and get the Black Series 3 pack.
Which 3-pack are you talking about?
This 3-pack, the one with actual characters in it instead of droids. Wow.
Rude.
You know, characters that actually do stuff other than just sit in an X-wing. You know,
Okay, so
Come
that
on,
counts for Cassian and the Death Trooper, but you just struck out Jen Erso because she did nothing.
that's still 2/0. Anyway,
So this is prototype Boba Fett.
prototype Boba Fett. I'm definitely giving it to Boba in the Black Series on this
Yeah.
one.
That's probably my favorite figure.
I like the blaster better on the Elite,
Yeah, Blaster's a lot better.
but I like everything about this
and
better.
if I remember correctly, the Rocket Pack is a lot better on the Elite also.
Is it better on the Elite?
I think so.
Well, we'll find out here in a little bit.
I think you guys just skipped over
For sure.
Jen.
Nobody cares about Jen, man.
All right, cool. So 0.
And Mary Sue looking at us.
Say Black Series to keep it on them.
Howdy guys, Black Series hands down, but I am impressed by the Japanese alternatives. They're pricey but excellent. See, okay,
That's
we were
what I was
talking about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
the fig arts?
The SH figure arts.
See, if we
the
had more of
main
those, we would definitely be doing a versus figure arts video at some point. You can't do it with that one because there is no comparison. I mean, you can show it off,
There's some detail for perspective.
but
That's pretty dang good, dude.
Yeah.
until Hasbro picks it up and
Pretty
actually
dang
does what
awesome.
Mace Windu, we
Different
can't compare the
face,
two,
hands.
unfortunately.
Say what one? Say what one more time?
Say what again?
Say what again?
Love him and his great
Figure
flavored
arts
lightsabers.
kills.
Figure arts is cool. Yeah, I gotta give it
Who
to
we got
Boba.
next?
Next is Han.
Yes, they're both Boba.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna say Black Series.
yeah. Black,
Black
Series,
Series.
definitely on
Proto
Boba.
Boba is Black Series.
Now Han.
I like the smirk on the Elite.
I like that too.
I don't like his jacket.
I don't like
I
his
don't
face
like
sculpt
his
either.
pants. I don't like his face sculpt. I don't like his hair.
That Black Series.
It's Black Series all day.
It's definitely a Black Series on this one. Gosh, I just wish the face sculpts on the Elites were so much better, man.
If they were, then there'd probably be a better chance for elites. But
I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. Also, if there were more of them, because Black Series also outnumbers Elites.
Black Series is just expanding more and more.
Well, it's
And
it's
Elite
it's
isn't.
the
We only get Elite.
main retail toy line.
We only get Elite when a movie is coming
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
So-
And it's only like 7 figures at a time.
Next is Snoke.
That Snoke looks so much better in the box in this one.
See, this Snoke
See,
in,
I'm going
in the box.
Elite Snoke.
I
hands
will
down.
agree, Snoke looks good, but
It's a great, I don't know.
But somebody's a sucker for cloth goods.
cloth goods win it for me every
And
time.
Gold member looking ass.
I like.
Smoking a pancake?
I just like. I like the Black Series Snoke better. Also, the face sculpt is better.
Dude, this
still.
looks like my grandmother shaved her head. Come on.
Her face really looks like that.
On a bad day.
That's rough, man.
I think overall I'm gonna have to go elite on that one.
Elite. That's
No.
2.
2 elite to 1 Black Series. Okay.
As far as movie
that's-
accurate and everything,
Oh.
I think that one looks better.
What is it?
Yeah.
For elite so far.
So we are keeping track.
Oh, sorry, Bryson.
Is that just rubber?
Where?
The Vader, that's not cloth. Is
I
it?
mean, Elite's only won 4.
None of their.
Five,
there
two,
aren't
three,
any elites
four.
with cloth goods.
At least you gotta
This
get
one's
the
a
Black
5.
Series in.
Jeez.
But he probably feels really cool. But I bet that one's probably the better one.
See, I do like the Elite Vader, but again, no cloth, so I'm going Black Series on it. But I do like the Elite Vader. It looks cool. I like how shiny his helmet is.
I have a major problem with this figure.
In comparison, what's your problem with that figure?
The silver cheek.
The silver cheek.
Why does he have one silver cheek? And they're all like that.
I feel like his shoulders also really narrow. I feel like Vader's supposed
Yeah,
to be the bigger
he's
guy, like
supposed
the
to be
bottom
way
one.
bigger than that.
See, that's why I like this one better. We shouldn't have compared it to this one. We should have compared it to this one.
That's the blue series.
This is the the blue box Black Series Vader, and this Vader
Yeah, that's a better one.
is
That's a
100 times better than
So you're grabbing one?
the other release we got. This one is so much better,
But that's the Rogue One Vader, supposedly, right?
supposedly.
I mean, it came out with the Rogue One stuff.
It came out after. It came out with the Last Jedi. So.
But,
Here's the better Vader.
Yeah, that's by far better.
oh, you're so rude.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's a.
All right, this one's way
Oh,
better.
looks way better than the
There
box,
we
too.
go.
Alright, so I'd go Black Series. And
I'm
this one
going
has
there.
a removable helmet, which that just...
Does.
I do say helmet-wise on the blue series Vader, it just doesn't look all that good.
The helmet doesn't?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
That
that is
is-
a good
Go,
feature to have on that.
my son.
So,
Leave me.
They did make a new Vader too. From the
Look
fourth.
upon me with your own eyes.
Love this Vader so much.
Original Vader mask and A New Hope was painted on one cheek to appear better on screen. That makes sense.
Okay. Now I will say
Is the Black Series Red Line Vader the very same as the 40th anniversary Vader?
it is.
Yes.
Yes. I will say, just so we have it on record out in the ether, this is actually my most favorite Vader action figure of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time. And I'm primarily a 3 3/4 collector, so this is my most favorite action figure for Vader ever. And there it is in the 40th packaging. It's the
Yeah,
same
so it's
one.
the same one as the one that Bobby threw so inconsiderately.
Jeez, Bobby.
So the cheeks painted,
He'll
you
be
said?
fine.
Yeah, it's a silver cheek.
Is it just the left or is it both?
Yeah, just one.
All right, next we had this 2-pack for the 40th anniversary.
So Black Series Vader.
So
got
we'll
that
show out
one.
the Black Series.
Well, let's do 2 for Black Series Vader because I think compared to number 43 Vader,
You're taking it for the elite.
the Elite would win.
Oh man. Okay, that one was my bad.
But
Put it
then
next to it, maybe.
That makes me sad that he fell.
number 43 Vader loses to the Elite, but the Elite loses to number 2 Blue Vader.
Okay.
Easy. So
Black series it is, I guess.
This one's Luke looks rough. Look at that face.
rough.
Yeah, the faces aren't very
Luke
good.
looks
He looks
worse
more
than
like
Han.
Kylo than.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they did. They just reused Kylo's face sculpt and just put Han hair on him.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Gotta go with the
I like
Black
the
Series on this
packaging
one
of
also.
it.
Yeah, Black Series on
Better
both of
figures than
those.
Vader.
Yeah. Gosh. When am I gonna get a
We
Spud
don't
Trooper
have
Han?
we don't have an Elite Ray, do we? Somebody was asking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sold out of Elite Ray.
Ray is gone.
There's General Grievous.
Okay, so what do you guys think of this theory that Maul and Kira are Ray's parents? They get the faces.
No.
Okay, well that just means that they're gonna do it, since all the fans would hate it.
Maybe, but that would
The Elite
That would
Series
mean-
Stormy Luke looks like he just came out of a meeting with Ryan Johnson.
no, that would mean Ray's half Zabrak, and we would see
Yeah.
some kind
When
of.
she has horns in episode 9.
I guess, but I think if she was gonna have horns, they would have developed by now since she's an adult. I don't think it's true.
And I don't think she'd just.
That
be
doesn't
a
make
normal
any
white
sense.
girl.
Yeah, she wouldn't be just plain white. She'd have. Yeah.
or a pattern or something.
Well, the pattern was a tattoo.
That's an interesting fan theory, but we're gonna have to skip that one and move on to it.
What's up, Jerry?
That's a dope tattoo, and I want one.
So yeah, are we gonna do the other thing now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, as a special thing for you guys,
I'm gonna need a cutter.
we have decided
Cutting
to
utensil.
do a unboxing of both. Even though that's a $70-something figure, we're doing an unboxing of both of these.
We'll take it out of Chris's tab. Thank you. We'll do the Elite first, since it needs some talking points.
I'm at least curious to see.
Hey, grab me a Black Series Ray.
Jetpack is better.
Black Series, right?
Yeah, there's a couple different ones. Here, let me just walk over here while he's doing that. So, we don't have any of the Elite Rays, but, so this is the original Ray.
There's this one with the lightsaber.
Right. So, terrible face, if you ask me. Clean BB-8 compared to the third release. So, you see she has the lightsaber. And I like the face better on that one, and I like BB-8 better on the second release, or third release also. And then there should be a Jedi training and an island adventure.
Journey.
Or yeah, island journey. So the face on this one is 1,000 times better. It's even better than that one. That's with the new technology though. So it's not really fair to compare the two of them. Island Journey has like a much needed leg up on them. But yeah, we're sold out of the Elites. Those need to be dusted today. The only Elite figure I'm curious about is Rogue One Bodhi to make up for Hasbro. Is he good quality? Well, I think we have a couple. Oh, there you go. That face is terrible. The beard is terrible. But it looks like the articulation is not terrible. Not bad. I don't really like the joints, where the joints are, and I don't like that. Like, what's he gonna do with that hand? High five people? Look at this. What is the point of having his hand totally flat like that?
To slap someone, I guess? I don't know.
He's keeping his pan strong.
Yeah.
Well, this one's crooked.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this one.
Which one?
We had a question about Bodhi. Look at that hand.
Yeah, I don't like it.
He's got his vape in one hand.
It just sucks that we
And
never
he's
got a
got-
Black Series one. Also,
Yeah.
look at his legs.
Yeah.
Look. It just look weird.
Yeah, no.
Black Series wins on that one too, even though there isn't one.
We would rather have nothing than that.
I already
Which
have
sucks.
this one out of box, and I already know.
And what really sucks about it is he's the only member of Rogue One that we didn't
Don't
get.
have, yeah.
Isn't that what it looks like, Andrew? It looks like a vape. Like, I know guys that are always walking around and got that nonsense in their hand.
Alex.
No, Alex isn't that bad. He keeps this in his pocket. Ashley Bray says, I found a Bodhi for $2.99 at Disney Store last week and couldn't bring myself to buy it.
Dang.
Good for you.
That's how you know it's bad.
You know what's even worse than that? Where's she at? Where they at? We'll walk over here. As I'm sure you guys know, Walmart is always holding these clearance sales. And where's the Rogue One stuff at? Those two figures I found for 3 cents a piece and could not bring myself to buy them. Couldn't do it. 3 cents. Surely there's more Rogue One Black Series to come. Hey, what Rogue One stuff could they do? Black Series.
For Black Series?
Yeah. They could do a single release of the Elite Death
Bodhi.
Trooper. They could do Bodhi.
Even some of the officers that they were in the movie that were kind of in the background.
See, we were talking about how
the landing crew on
The scientists.
on
scientists.
Imperial
Yeah.
scientists.
Oh, how about a
Galen
Galen?
Urso.
Yeah.
Galen Urso in science uniform.
Yeah.
Galen Urso in Imperial uniform. I don't know.
Yep.
A bunch of stuff.
We were talking earlier about, or a couple days ago about how we think that Krennic would have sold a lot better if he had cloth goods instead of the plastic.
Oh, yeah.
Saw Gerrera.
I would say Saw Gerrera, yeah. I think yeah, that is
Saw would be
pretty sweet
a
figure.
pretty awesome figure.
Get the detail on the chest, right?
2 tubes.
2 tubes,
Is there a 2
etc.
tubes?
Yeah.
Saw him in
Saw
Solo,
Gerrera,
too,
two
Right,
right?
it was
tubes.
in Solo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
When 2 tubes showed up,
Supposedly that wasn't actually Edria, that was his brother. Because
What are you
there's
talking
two of
about?
them.
Yeah, they're brothers.
that's not 2 tubes.
No, his name is. So they're
There's
both
two
called
brothers
two
that look
tubes
basically
because
the
of the
same.
tubes on them. But Edrio also has a brother who worked with Saw Gerrera also. And from what I heard, that's actually not Edrio, that's his brother.
One of them's in Rogue one of them's in Solo.
Yep.
Benthic 2 tubes.
You can't get his elbow.
Yeah, you can't turn
do
his
it.
arm in to hold his weapon at all.
That's as far as you're gonna go. That's it.
Really?
Really, you can't. There's no swivel. There's no rotation. So that's about it.
Can you rotate his hand at all?
Yeah, that's probably one of the only things.
That's about it. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna hold that gun.
Interesting.
No. I feel like Elite Series are mainly just for looks. And they don't even know that sometimes.
I feel like they're not meant
Look at the
to,
gun too.
they're not meant to come out of the box. Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that.
That thing is already all
See,
bent up.
Like I was just saying, take this gun and put it on that figure, and boom. Not only that, that's a different gun too.
They're drastically heavier too. That cape's actually pretty sweet.
And
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
and I don't
is the
like
Elite
molded.
Series. Here,
I don't like the molded soft plastic cape on that either.
that's the Elite Series.
Get that one set up for
Yeah, that actually is a lot.
It's
That
way
cape
better.
is awesome.
That is my
That cape is awesome.
That's my number one Black Series figure that I have right now.
Which one? This one? Mm-hmm. See, I like it. I like it better as the regular Empire Boba figure, personally.
Yeah, Bobby.
I like the plain white one.
Bobby, you want to say anything?
Oh, yeah,
I just
for
couldn't afford more of
for
them.
the customability aspect of it. In fact, for my art show that's coming up on the 14th, just so you guys know, it's a free art show. We're gonna have local artists. There's gonna be all kinds of different art here. There's gonna be those who just make up prints and things, but then there's also gonna be some sculpture stuff, some custom figure guys out here. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be Saturday,
14th?
July 14th.
Nice.
That will be here at Order 66 Toys. If y'all have any details, just message or ask us. If you are an artist who is looking to figure out how you can be a participant in that, message us on Facebook or reach out to me
Bobby
we'll-
of Order 66 Toys.
at gmail.com, and we'll get you all set up. So here
Look
we
at
go.
look at the size difference first of all.
Yeah.
The Elite's definitely a lot bigger.
See, that thing is massive.
Well, if you look at
But
the
that's
movie,
the
he's not supposed to be that big.
That's the
Right.
consensus between the 6-inch scale of the Elites towards the Black Series. Is the Elites are actually just a little bit bigger than the Black Series, regardless.
Just the Black Series came with the stand.
Man, if they
I like the stand. I don't like the shape of the stand.
Oh
though.
yeah.
Oh, it's not.
it does take up a lot of space.
It takes up a lot of space, and if you're someone who army builds, having them on a stand that shape is going to be kind of difficult. You're going to fill your shelf up pretty quickly, and you're not going to have a lot of room for stuff.
Well, not only that, you're just gonna have a bunch of figures that are just standing with their arms at their side.
That too. He can't, as we
can't do anything.
tried, he
Black Series
can't hold
can
his
hold
weapon
stands.
with both of his
They can,
hands.
yeah.
This one can.
Black Series are like a rectangle stand.
The cape
Does
on this
anybody
one,
know anything about Black Series stands? Like where we can buy some, how we can carry them? Just message us if you know.
I mean, you can use
So some
look
of
at
the
the
backs.
look at the back of these. Even the back of the other one of the Black Series one looks better.
This is way better than that.
That cape does it.
The cape.
Look at these big old holes in the back of this one.
Yeah.
That's all.
No,
they have to
that's-
screw in
because it
the
weighs
elites.
too much.
Yeah, they have
Look
to
at
screw
that.
them
That's so
together.
bad.
it's definitely Black Series for the win on this
Easily.
one. Gosh, elites.
We're voting Black Series.
Elites are still a good option if there's something you just want to collect something for like the
General
desk
Grievous.
or something to display. General Grievous looks awesome.
Grab that Grievous.
Grievous looks amazing.
Grievous
That's
is
the only elite that I
awesome.
want.
Grievous is probably the best figure out of all of the elites.
And that's
By
when they
far.
were doing the monthly special releases for the
Darth Maul's kind of cool too.
for the
Darth Maul's not bad.
Movies. I like Darth Maul, but I like the Black Series more better.
no, for sure.
So like if you
Dude,
just look
that
at
is monstrous.
if
That
you
is
look
amazing.
at that can go well with Black Series because I mean Grievous is
It's going to be to scale more than likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But supposedly we are getting a Grievous at some point.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yep.
Elite Proto Boba looks like he's filled his pants having just missed timely arrival to the John.
Yeah. It's just not good.
The
It
two
just
guns
isn't.
too.
And he has his two.
Yeah.
He doesn't
He
have
has
his
the
sidearm.
blaster pistol
He
and
has his
rifle.
blaster pistol and his blaster rifle.
Remember
That's
that
another
Sea Bounty
win.
Hunter pack? You can make some cool customs with that one.
Yeah.
All different colors.
You know, this
It's
might
white,
be
so
the
it's super
one.
easy.
Yeah.
I might have to get to have my buddy CJ customized for me for the art show.
So tell me more about that.
So
you can come in here and buy figures, bring them to the customizer, and he'll do something for you.
yeah, you can take. So the way the art show works is, and it's not just for figures. Like I said, it's also for artists such as our friend Matthew Warlick or our friend Haley Butler. They do regular art pieces in general. If you've seen my friend Josh here, his profile picture on his Facebook page is a custom piece made by Haley Butler.
For those who don't know, I'm like the biggest Aliens fan
and
ever.
Exactly.
My Aliens collection got voted one of the top 50 in the world.
So it's a good time to come in, see their art, buy some prints if you see pieces that they'll like, or do what's the word I'm looking for? Commissions. They'll take commissions right there. And my friend CJ, who is going to be doing figure customs, he'll have some available. He showed me some really cool things.
We need to get in touch with LNC.
Yeah, let's see if they're available too. I don't mind having multiple figure customizers out here. My buddy CJ the other day, he sent me a picture of a custom Emperor's throne he's working on, and he's doing a custom Emperor to be able to sit in it.
That's
And
cool.
The Emperor's throne looks really good. But yeah, that's a good time to do commissions. I'm having him do a special Mando for me at some point. I might as well just go ahead and buy this one and have him get started on it. But a lot of that stuff will be available at the show. You can see these things. You can buy art. You can commission art, or ooh and ah at it. There's going to be more than Star Wars, of course, because not all these artists just do Star Wars stuff. But the main focus, of course, being here at Order 66 Toys, will be Star Wars related. So come on out. That's going to be July 14th. That's a Saturday. We'll be open from 12 to 9 that day. Artists will be set up throughout that day. You can come and go as you please. It's free admission. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It will be fun.
Do we have anything else for him, Josh?
I'm just going to go over these again real fast, and then I think that'll be about it.
Did you get the token?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get me the final tally.
Oh, yeah, we do got to go over that.
I can tell you right now.
Need
who won.
the Cassian and
Black Series.
Yeah, they're both going to be Black Series. Actually, I would go Elite
I
on
would
the
go
on the.
Elite on Cassian and Black Series on Jen.
See, I would go the other way around. No, I'd probably go Elite on both of them. Actually,
Really? I'd see.
I thought that the builded rifle would change my mind, but
Black Series for
I'd say Elite for both.
both, Bobby.
Elite on Cassian, Black Series on Jen.
Split right down the middle.
And then I'm gonna go Elite on Grievous.
Because it's the only one. that
Yep.
exists.
Well, also, I mean, just look how awesome he looks.
He's gonna be.
Doesn't that figure look cool?
It is. It
Well,
is
he is.
awesome.
Oh man, that.
It's also the rarest.
that's
Yeah.
the Grievous
It's
figure.
also
man.
the
That's so
rarest
cool,
Elite
man.
figure.
Grievous got a pet named Gort, man. That's so cool.
That's so cool, man.
Oh man, that's so cool.
All right, well,
I like how one of his molded lightsabers is Obi-Wan's.
You know, Henry, we're looking at expanding. We're looking for franchise owners.
I wanted to say Qui-Gon, but that's not it. That looks kind of like the one that I think Anakin had in episode 2. Somewhere
You see the
around there.
lightsabers?
Lightsabers look
They
cool.
were just talking about how that one's Obi-Wan's but with a wooden blade.
Yep. I figure it just looks awesome.
Hands are good. Everything about it's good. So what's the final total?
What are we looking at, Tim?
17 for Black Series and only 6 for Elite.
That's rough, buddy.
We got a blowout, guys.
That's
See,
rough.
we called it from the front.
Wish I could be the art.
Black Series.
Oh, at the art
Groups,
event,
they got, like,
Bobby.
5 of those Black
I do
Series.
hope we'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
serving free sandwiches to bring in punters, just like they do at what?
What?
Target their stomachs. Okay.
I mean, sandwich is a form of art, but I don't know if I could do any Star Wars themed sandwiches. That would be really
I think
hard.
he's talking about just giving away
It's like a
sandwiches.
shotgun.
Oh.
You know?
I mean,
Yeah.
if he wants, you know, I'll just invoice him
Yeah.
after I contact not Jimmy John's. I'll contact our friends at Jersey Mike's and then we'll just send him an invoice.
Sure.
And we'll give out the sandwiches.
No problem.
There we go. That'll work.
Well, Mr. Joshua, thank you for joining us
No
today.
problem. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for keeping tabs. Thanks for jumping in and adding to the conversation.
What we're here for.
You got anything else for us, Bobby?
I think that's about it for right now. Thanks you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. This was kind of a new idea Josh had.
I couldn't sleep last
He
night.
couldn't
man.
sleep last night. He just gets this itch to do this new video idea, and he's just
We're also-
couldn't stop talking about it this morning.
Later this week, we're going to be doing a Know Your Toys kind of in-depth look at vintage 3.75 inch figures. And a lot of people don't really understand the difference, not the difference, but they get into vintage, and one of the big things that people talk about is, well, it's a very finite, it's a small amount of pieces. It's really not.
There's actually a lot more than
There is a
anybody would think.
lot more pieces than people think.
now-
With all the I mean, if you're psychotic like I am, then you're looking at, there's probably 10 variants for each figure.
It's still though
Easily.
even in comparison to modern, it is quite small, but it's a lot bigger than anybody would think.
Yeah.
There's still a lot there. It's just
It's
not
one of
as
those
much.
things where there could be an into it, but I mean, you would have to collect for 50 years and have a sizable budget.
So stay
Ooh,
tuned.
we have a video request.
What's the video request?
Wampas through the years.
Wampas through the years.
I think we could probably figure that out. Do something like that
we
on
could
Saturday.
I think so. We're gonna have to get more Wampas in here though. We're pretty low on our Wampa stock actually. For
I don't think I'll have the Black Series one.
I don't have the Black Series one. Yeah, I'm out of that one. We'll look into that.
Look into it.
We'll talk about doing that one here pretty
So
soon.
we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do a how do you know what scale you want to collect in? So we're gonna be comparing 3.75, 6 inch, 12 inch, and quarter scale.
We're gonna get into all of that. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. For more videos like this, please comment as you already have been. What's up, Bryson? How's it going? Don't think I forgot about you, buddy. Where are you going? Be sure to comment, message us if y'all see anything y'all want or need for your collections. And if you have any information or questions regarding
one
the
more
current
question.
op show, what's the
When are
question?
we doing the show this week for 3.75?
When do you want to do it?
It's probably going to be Saturday since we have to leave. Bobby and I have special press screener tickets for Jurassic World 2 tonight. So we have to leave at
Or
about
Jurassic Park 5.
Jurassic Park 5. This time it's personal.
This time
Do you
it's
want to go later this week, Josh?
Yeah,
If it's good, you want to see it again?
sure.
Sweet.
If you guys want to see
You
us
guys
do,
want to come? I'm just kidding.
if you guys want to see us do movie reviews, we can do that too, because we usually go and see these movies pretty early.
Right before they come out, yeah. It's usually the Tuesday before.
Yeah.
What?
As long as you know the greatest figures.
All right, guys. I think that's all we got right now. I
think that'll do it for today.
We will update everybody with more when we're gonna do more videos and all that. I think that's gonna be it for today. And I'm off. Bobby's off Monday and Tuesday, so we won't be doing, or Sunday and Monday,
Mondays.
so we won't be doing videos on Sunday and Monday. I'm off Thursday and Friday,
Thursday and Friday.
so
It'll
you're
probably
looking
be
at
Saturday.
Wednesday,
Saturday.
Wednesday
we'll
and
definitely have
Saturday
something
will be
for
our
tomorrow,
videos.
but I think we'll do the other one on Saturday. So that's it for today. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the force be with all of you.
Thanks, guys. We love you.